Previously, we've created forms and reports quickly inside of our Camashaly database, but we haven't actually really looked and dived into forms and reports and what they actually can do. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some records to our tables. Right now, to add records to your tables, you can do a lot of different things. You can open up the tables and you can manually add records like a new business analyst or opening up clients and adding a new client. However, you can also create a form that makes it easy for you to input the information, which we've talked about being really helpful when you hand this database off to other people. Because if you think about having thousands and thousands of records of data, it would be really overwhelming opening up the table and seeing all those records. Not only that, but you don't really want to give access to all the records in the event that somebody comes in and possibly makes an error. I know that you've been working on things before, like let's say a document, and you go add something to it and you accidentally delete something somewhere else, but you don't know what you deleted. This happens all the time in the business world where somebody's trying to come in and help out and add things, and then they may accidentally delete some information or data. If you eliminate the fact that they come to this kind of table, you can make sure that they don't input information or remove information that they don't need. So what we're going to do is create a form for people to be able to input information into our database without being in the table format. So what we're going to do is go to the Create tab, and if you don't have your Camashaly database open, go ahead and pause it and open it up real quick. And you have all of these different types of forms in here. The form button is going to allow you to just drop straight into a form with nothing on it in the base view and be able to edit it just like the query design did, where we dropped in and there was nothing included. We had to manually add the tables and then add the information. Same thing for form. You would have to manually go to the tables, add the information you wanted, put it where you want it, all those kinds of things. Form design will take you straight into design mode in a blank form in the same way. A blank form will make it so you have nothing going on, no controls, no formatting. And you can see that over here with a form, it's going to come in with maybe like a record at a time. It's going to come in with a title and a format for you to be able to use. We've previously used the form wizard where it walks you through step by step, what do you want to be including in your form. And the last option besides navigation and how it looks when we navigate through a form is to have more form types. There are a ton of different forms you can do, but what we're going to do is create a split form. Now, a split form is going to allow us to simultaneously view both a simple form and data sheet views of the data. So if you think about it, this is a simple form. This is a form view where we have input boxes and labels. This is a table in data sheet view. So we're going to combine this with this format and see both of them at the same time. So to do this, we're going to go to more forms and choose a split form. This is going to allow us to then create clients as well as edit information. So you can see that when we do a split form, it's going to show us the client information and the client data. Now, the reason it automatically did clients was because I was clicked on the clients table. You can see if I close this and now save it, and I click on the business analyst table on the left and create a split form, it's going to create a form from the business analyst table. So you can actually create things directly by selecting the access object over here in the list and create that object. I'm going to close my business analyst and not save it. I do, in fact, want to split form off of clients. So I'm going to go hit create, more forms, split form. Now, when we do this, we're going to go ahead and be able to view this in layout view. So we've got all these different types of views: form, layout view, design view. It's going to default you to layout view because it wants you to be able to adjust things as needed. What we're then going to do is go ahead and save this. So I'm going to right click this and save it. And instead of saving it just as clients, I'm going to save it as client split form so I know what it is. Now, we can see the client information and then we can see the table of data. This is really great for people to be able to see what else has been inputted into the information and put in the information in a form view up at the top.